welcome to Interior Park, where today Mousehole welcomes CINDERFORD Town for our first of 2 home games in just 4 days. We're here off the back of 2 positive away results, but it's another game that Mousehole will have to deal with absences due to injuries or suspensions. It's also a chance for the home fans to get their first glimpse at our 3 new faces, Jada, Omar and Josh. This is Mousehole versus CINDERFORD Town.
Welcome to the field, Mousehole!
Today was a chance to celebrate all the young players coming up through all of our youth teams. And to welcome back an elder statesman and a club legend to put in a surprise appearance after 18 months away.
I'm feeling a little gap.
How you feeling?
It's a one-off, eh?
How you feeling?
How am I feeling? Sore from training on Tuesday. Apart from that, not too bad. Not back for good.
Ollie, we're here at home on the back of 2 positive looking results. What's your aims for today?
Much the same. Like I say, we've had two good results, 2 good games, good week of training. Hopefully we can carry that on, get results today.
Your wife and 2 daughters are 3 familiar faces here at Trungle. Have they been enjoying it this season?
They love it. You know, she's supported me for a long time. She's travelled along a lot of distance over the years, and yeah, the girls love it as well. So for as long as they do, they'll be here supporting us as well.
Thanks, Ollie.
Gentlemen, put your hands together for CINDERFORD and the Seagulls.
Well, it's half time here and Mousehole leading by a goal to 0 through Oscar Massey, and with me is Joe and James representing Celtic Brewery. What were your thoughts on that?
It's a tight game really. First 15 minutes it was more the away team, and then it was obviously Mousehole come into it. It's got their goal, and then from there it was confident really for 15 minutes, but then it's gone back to 50-50 I would have thought.
Yeah, 100%. Like Joe said, I think in the first couple of minutes we looked promising. There's a few balls went into the box, just didn't finish on off. But yeah, it sort of died off with 50-50 during the match. But it's good Oscar got the goal there.
You just said it was 50-50 in the first half. Can you see us going on to win this game?
100%. I think there's chances to be had there. I just think it's just the last touch of the ball is always going into the back of the net. I think Ollie, the keeper's been phenomenal this half, saving us 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I think Oscar's done it justice for this half.
Joe, who's been the player of the half so far for you?
I think Oscar Massey's looked dangerous. Obviously he took his goal well, and he's just, well, every time the ball's gone up to the final third, he's always been there to, well, just either pass the ball into the final third or just obviously take a shot and goal. But he's been the most dangerous player so far, I would have thought.
Thanks, guys. We're still finished here. Mousehole walked away with all 3 points with a 3-1 victory over Cinderford, and with me is Ollie Chenoeth and James Ward. Ollie, what were your thoughts on that game?
Honestly, miles off it, not good enough. First half in particular, I think we were lucky to come in at 1-0. Obviously, we got a couple of goals second half, which really killed the game. But I think Wardy will agree that we were miles off it today.
Yeah, poor, really poor. We had a bit of a dressing down half time, and rightly so. We couldn't look at anyone else. They were on top for probably 45 minutes of that first half, and there's only 45 minutes and a half, so that says a lot. Came in the half at 1-0, and it really didn't look like that. That flattered us massively, and we needed a bit of a wake-up call. We were second to everything. Second balls, passes were left short. We're hitting passes long out of play, and look, we'll look at the pitch, but at the end of the day, it's the same for both teams, and they were on top of us. And the reason why this man's with us, because he saved us, a penalty save and numerous 1v1s. The scoreline could be completely different today. Look, I'll take the plaudits, but we can't. No, I'm preempting that, mate. But at the end of the day, like, with Bertie, 3 senior players left on the pitch, and we had to see the game out, and that's kind of where we are at the minute. Like I said, with the space of a week, the dynamic changes massively. But we need to keep ticking these games off, and we need to do a lot better, because that today was not good enough at all.
Ollie, how do you now build on this? Because we've got Helston on Tuesday night, haven't we? How do you then go forward from this?
We'll just have to move on. It's great that we've got the game so quickly, and it's a local derby, and obviously it'll be completely different. But I think Ashley just said after the game there that if we play like that, then it'll be a different story on Tuesday night. But we'll rest up. We'll look at how we've played today and the things that we've done well, we've done wrong, and hopefully we can put it right Tuesday.
Wardy, what about you?
Yeah, quick turnover, but again, that's probably what we needed. Not really too much time to dwell on it. Get back here and put those wrongs right, because we know what we can do on our day. We just can't make today like that more of a consistent thing. So look, we want playoffs. and we're still there. So we just need to get weather's starting to pick up now. Hopefully the pitch dries out and we'll get back playing how we should do.
Ollie, how good was it to see Steve Burt out there on the pitch?
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Club legend. He trained with us on Tuesday. I don't think I've turned up with a smile on my face as big as that to training for a long, long time. And in all honesty, I mean, he's come on the second half and we just looked a little bit more composed, a little bit more solid. We go and nick those 2 goals, quickly after half time. And is it down to him? We were better in the first 20 to 25 minutes, but great to see him out on the pitch and a great influence out there too.
Thanks, guys. Jake, great 3 points, but am I right in saying it wasn't the performance you were hoping for?
No, we were rubbish, absolutely woeful. I've said how good the boys have been of late, and they have been. They've been really good. We were poor at Falmouth, but Falmouth were really good. But we've been on a really good run of form since then, and got a few results along the way that performances have deserved more of. That performance today didn't deserve anything. And CINDERFORD were really good. They deserved, some credit for that because they were really good. And I know they were short as well today. And look, we got some big players missing, and it showed today. I thought our intensity was miles off it. I thought our quality was miles off it. Decision making was poor. So it's obviously pleasing that we've won the game, and I've got to try and remember that. If you can win when you're not good at all, that's a good sign. And we were clinical, and credit to the forwards. The chances we created, we took. We didn't have many more than that. Every single stat at half time was in CINDERFORD's favour. Duels, shots on target, penalty box entries, everything. So I'm pleased that we won, but we need to get some players back because that wasn't good enough.
Only a few days now until Helston on Tuesday night. What do you want the boys to do and think about up until then?
Well, they need to watch that game back and recognise the moments where they were poor. It's really important, and they're a brilliant group, and we'll always say how good they are. But I also want them to be good enough, big enough to recognise when they've not been at it and they weren't at it. So I want them to watch the game back and spot those moments. But yeah, we need to get ready for Tuesday. Obviously, we'll have Talon Mitchell back in the building, which is massive. Calvert, be close. So there's a couple of bodies there that will help us. But yeah, listen, Helston will be such a hard game, always is. Obviously the pitch is really difficult at the minute. It's no fault of Steve and Bill and the team. They're working so hard on it. It's had so many games on it. It's becoming really difficult. For us to play. But that's the case in a lot of pitches around. So we've got to adapt, and we didn't adapt well enough today to that. So rest up, be ready to go for Tuesday. We said it's a big week for us with this one. Then obviously Helston Tuesday, and then another local derby next Saturday at Tavistock. The two teams that will be desperate to beat us, and so it will need to be a whole load better. CINDERFORD had 4 or 5 really good chances there that on another day, they'd be disappointed they didn't stick away. And obviously with the penalty that Ollie saved, and Ollie was, he was man of the match today, wasn't he? Wardy was good again, but Ollie was outstanding. 2 great saves first half, penalty save. He deserved his clean sheet, but even the goal that they scored summed us up a little bit. So I apologise to the boys Monday for being grumpy, but we've got to have high standards, got to be relentless with it, and they have been, but they dropped below it today. So.
And lastly, Steve Burt out on the pitch again.
Mousehole legend. And I didn't want to bring him on at half time. He was helping us out today because of lack of numbers. He trained in the week. I don't think he gave the ball away when he came on. What a player! I remember when he said he wasn't going to carry on playing. It was hard. I was upset because he could still do it. I'm glad he's ticked off Southern League football. He deserves it. He's an unbelievable man and player. I love having him about the place. And I thought he was great when he came on. He steadied the ship for us. So we're going to fire about 20 Guinnesses into him and try and roll him out again next week. But yeah, he is a proper Mousehole legend, isn't he? The amount of games he's played, and what a top player he is. To come on, having not played football in 18 months or however long it is, and go and change the game. We were more steady second half. Says everything about Bertie. So yeah, he's a legend.
Thanks, Jake.